This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Darren James will be in the glow, and he really had it all working in his last start, collecting the complete game shutout for his efforts.
Well, it was just one of those dominant performances where he single-handedly won the game for his team. I mean, sure, his team got him at least one run, but the way he was throwing, it looked like he could have kept going all day. That's a game he'll remember for a long time, and I'm sure his teammates would be plenty happy if he can put out an effort similar to that in this one.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He's been driving in runs nearly every chance he gets lately. He's recorded more than 10 RBIs in his last 10 ball games.
And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. DJ LeMahieu makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, number 9.
Hey, nobody out now, nobody out.
Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And a rather easy first out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
Kike Hernandez will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season.
1-0.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. EK, one-year-old ball clubs, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
3-0
No,
now.
that's out.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire all around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for. Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
One down here, one down.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit sharply toward the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, center fielder.
Well, this ball's sinking quickly, and he just doesn't want to go for that shoestring catch. This is a nice job to tuck himself into a slide and put it away.
Jock Peterson will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs.
Well, it's still early in the year, and he knows what's at stake. This is a contract year for him, so continuing to put up big numbers like this is going to be huge for him.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And there is the full list of home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
That's foul.
The 0-2 delivery. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
To first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Kenny's Vargas will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Cold strike, 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we're going to have a real treat in this ball game. We get to watch a shortstop that won the Gold Glove last year. Unbelievable range and an absolute cannon for an arm. Can't wait to watch him make some great plays in this one.
Chris Davis will stand in now as we take a look there at his splits between April and May.
Let's go.
Into the windup and the pitch. Took
Took
a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
One out, one out.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Here's a close-up of how he grips that knuckleball. You can see it's not really his knuckles that grip the ball, but rather his fingernails that really dig into the seams. And that's such a tough pitch to throw, and even more difficult to master.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now.
Here we go,
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. And a curveball, this one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Boy,
That's
tough
a
to
ball
lay
low.
off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show.
Wait for your pitch.
Darren James could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases juiced.
And these chances are
Hey, you
sometimes
got it. No one
few
bet.
and far
Let's go.
between. You got to make the most of them, and a big hit here could really change the feeling of this game.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Eric, your Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And they were able to put together a good performance in the victory yesterday afternoon, so they'll see if they can keep it going here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take, because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more
All right, come
pitches.
on now.
Run
One
that
time,
pitch
let's
count
go.
up.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Drive that pitch, huh?
Ready on 1-2.
Let's fly. Let's go.
Tried
right
to
here.
shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Great lead right there.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Here we go. Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, get on for us here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Hernandez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. With a moment now, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, DJ LeMahieu, he grew up as a shortstop, but he's turned himself into one of the best defensive second basemen in the game. If you need proof, just watch the constant highlight reel plays.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 22.
Striding into the box, Clayton Kershaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
That's
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind at 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Grounded down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
First offering on its way. Kike Hernandez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
That misses
1 and
wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Corey Seager stands in with runners at the corners now, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Knuckleball.
Nope.
And
ball.
This one dances in and just about conks him.
1-2.
I got to believe if you're going to get hit, that's the pitch you want it to come on.
Yeah, it's easier to get on base that way than it is to try and hit that thing.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Leading off the inning, Jock Peterson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And he falls behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
A good job there making a two-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
He's set. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the dugout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
No one out now.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. A quick out number 1. Chris Davis in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. It wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
1 out, 1 out.
That's by him for strike 1. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Matt Wieters waiting on deck. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, this is a fastball away right here, and you're going to see him get just a little bit too pull happy trying to tie this thing up, and it's not going to work.
Gotta hold him right here. Let's go, let's go.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Mine, mine, mine.
And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. 1 left for L.A. They're still down. It's 2-0. Marwin Gonzalez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left.
I got it. I got it.
Schwarber is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the 5th. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baez is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
DJ LeMahieu will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. To his right, Molina. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail things here 2-0. Darren James will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows that this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play.
Let her rip.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Hey, let her rip. Here we go.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go now. What's that?
1-2. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short.
Dig, dig, dig. Get it up.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, this was a definite strikeout situation with the pitcher at the plate. But you got to give the guy credit. He put the ball in and helped himself out with that RBI ground out.
Kike Hernandez will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hit to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Corey Seager will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Sliced hard on the ground. Molina is up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder,
Jock Peterson steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
Grounded to the right. Rizzo is there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Cubs lead it 3-0. The pitcher, Darren James, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gun as he puts this one down. Throw gets him 2 down.
You're down. You're down.
The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Kenny Vargas will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, you see 94 on the previous pitch. Then he comes back with 81 here. What do you do?
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Matt Wieters will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Just missing here, 2-0.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and
0-1.
I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a play.
I got it. Ball.
Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Everett Roberts will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Roberts.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1.
No, that's down. Ball.
1-1. Here it comes. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Strike him out now. Get him yourself.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Knuckleball, and this runs inside. He's got to back out of the way. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
As a hitter, when you're not catching up to the fastball and you're physically fine, a lot of times that means your problem is you're indecisive. You're not sure what you're trying to do at the plate. You're not confident. You're not trusting your ability. Right now, it's more mental than it is physical.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
Yeah.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Hold on to it.
Kike Hernandez will step in, a ground out victim his last time. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Flipped out the other way towards short. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Corey Seager will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, it's been a long afternoon for this guy. A couple of strikeouts to go along with that 0 for 4, but you know there's going to be better days ahead for this guy because he can play.
We got one.
Jock Peterson strides in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And now a
No,
curveball
that's it.
as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
In there, 1-2 now.
1 and 2 is the count.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and leave one out over the middle of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And I know he wants the shutout, but with his pitch count the way it is right now, a walk right here might signal the end of the line for him.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Kenny Vargas stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hold. 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Hey,
runners on first with 1 down. High in the air out to center field. Baez moves over.
I got it.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Cut, hold it.
Chris Davis will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it.
I got it. Me.
And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
You